You didn't plan to buy it, you didn't even need it, but 30 minutes later, it was on your doorstep. Why? Because your brain values now more than your future. It's a silent glitch called present bias. Let me explain. Piece of behavioral economists David Lepson and George Ansel, present bias isn't a flaw. It's your brain's default wiring. It overvalues immediate rewards and underweighs future gains. That's why spending 1000 rupees right now feels better than saving 5000 rupees for your future self, even when you know it shouldn't. But here's the twist. This bias is evolutionary. Prehistoric humans survived by acting on immediate needs: food, warmth, shelter. Planning for the next decade at zero survival value in the wild. Fast forward to today, and you're expected to invest, budget, and delay gratification. But your brain still running on Stone Age software. That's why impulse buying, late night orders, and lifestyle creep don't mean you're weak. They mean you're human. Knowing about this mismatch isn't just self-awareness, it's your first step to outsmarting it and becoming rich. To truly understand where present bias begins, not just in theory, but in practice, we need to rewind to one of the most famous empirical demonstrations of delayed gratification ever conducted. In the late 1960s, psychologist Walter Mischel set out to answer a deceptively simple question. Can a child resist a treat now for the promise of more later? This question would go on to reveal the very roots of present bias and reshape how we understand self-control, future thinking, and financial behavior. Let's break down what happened in the now legendary Stanford Marshmallow Experiment. During the late 1960s, Walter Mischel, a psychologist at Stanford, designed a test to study how children handle temptation. Each child was left alone with one marshmallow. They were told, "You can eat it now or wait 15 minutes and get two." What happened? Some kids ate the marshmallow instantly, but others used strategies, sang songs, covered their ears, or played games, something to distract themselves and delay gratification. The children who waited didn't just win more marshmallows. Follow-up studies showed they grew up to score higher on SATs, maintain healthier weights, and exhibit better self-control as adults. This experiment laid the foundation for what we now understand as present bias and why overcoming it is the key to wealth building. Fast forward to now, the marshmallow didn't disappear, it just became Swiggy, became Amazon, or any other shopping apps. Each notification is a new marshmallow test, and most of us fail daily unless we rewire. Be honest, have you ever opened Amazon just to browse and 15 minutes later you have dropped 3,700 rupees on stuff you didn't even know you wanted? Or ordered food not because you were hungry but because boredom hit? That's not bad budgeting, that's your dopamine system on autopilot. Behavioral economists call this present bias. Your brain overvalues now and discounts the future. And here's the twist. These apps are designed to exploit that. Saved cards, one-click checkout, push notification at 7:30 p.m. Each tap is frictionless, each scroll is engineered for speed. So if you are been blaming yourself, stop. It's not a failure in your discipline, it's a feature in their design. From the findings of the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment, Mischel realized self-control was the solution to this primitive mindset of present bias, and he believed this could be taught to us. Let's see how. Daniel Kahneman's dual system theory suggests us to delete saved cards. Each time you retype your payment info, you shift from system 1, fast impulsive thinking, to system 2, the deliberate rational thinking. Kahneman showed this activates conscious control, reducing impulsive shopping behavior. George Ansley's hyperbolic discounting theory states that present bias makes instant rewards feel disproportionately valuable, but waiting just one day lowers that perceived reward. So next time you want to do an expensive purchase, delay the decision for at least 24 hours. B.F. Skinner's operant conditioning says That positive reinforcement wires habits. By using apps that visually reward when you save, you can reward saving goals. Each saved rupee earns a small dopamine hit, building a loop of delayed gratification. Celebrate investing like others celebrate spending. During the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment, children who distracted or reframed the treat waited longer. Michelle showed that self-control is situational, not just personal. So rewire your space. Stop following shopping influencers. Mute sale alerts. Design your environment to make wealth building easier and self-sabotage harder. Here's a thought. Each swipe of your card, each late night order, each "I'll start next month," it's not a decision, it's a vote. A vote for who you are becoming or who you'll regret becoming. 500 rupees saved today might feel boring, but to the future you, the one who sleeps peacefully, chooses career paths, and doesn't panic at surprise bills, that 500 rupees is freedom. Because wealth isn't built in giant paychecks or lottery wins. It's built in quiet, invisible moments. So the next time, if you catch yourself thinking, why do I keep spending on things that don't even matter? Now you know. It's not just spending, it's your brain wiring. And while it's not your fault, it's your responsibility. Subscribe to Think Rich with Vishakh, where we don't just fix your finances, we reprogram the mind that built them.